think it's good to do this journey because you will grow as a individual and as a social worker. Because here in India you will see social problems that you might not see in Sweden. And as a social worker, it's important to know these cultural differences and to be aware of them. And after being here 3 months, I think we have a lot to learn.
I think Swindia has been a really good experience. I learned a lot about different cultures. Like, it can be everything, like the Indians eat with their hands, we don't. They're very open, and we are not that always. And it can be everything from like the everyday living to the social problems. It doesn't look the same. And all about the culture, we also have a lot of seminars with a really good and inspired teachers who tell us about the history of India, the caste system and their culture and all the social problems. So it have been a very interesting trip.
One of the most frustrating as well as rewarding things about being here in India and being part of the Swindia project is realizing how small our world actually is. And when we get to meet people, you know, all the problems, social problems and the structures and hierarchies that we read about in our theories in school, it's something that actually affect people for real. And it's so amazing the difference between knowing a fact and actually understanding it. And we've met so many amazing people and we have seen so much struggle and so much happiness as well.
I think that our seminars has been very helpful because it's been helping us to challenge our prejudice, which gives us another knowledge of how things are here. And yeah, so we get a different view of how things really are and not just going after what we think and going after our prejudice. Yes.
ਨੀਵੀਆਂ ਤੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਚੀਰ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਪੱਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਖੜਾ ਲੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਪੱਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਖੜਾ ਲੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਐਵੇਂ ਕਰੀ ਨਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੀ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੋਈ ਮੁਟਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੀ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੋਈ ਮੁਟਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੀ
I'm writing my reports that you have to do every single week after the organization's visit. And right now I'm writing about Muktanga, one of the organizations we've been visiting. It was about the addict in a rehab. It's a rehab center here in Pune. Yes.
I would recommend everyone to go on the Swindia project. Like everyone. Lakshmi Kumar is the best person in the world and she will take good care of you. And you will be confused and you will be angry and frustrated and you will have a bad stomach, but there's nothing of those negative things that could take away the good in this experience.
Yeah, and I think that like everything that is frustrating for you is something that you learn from, and it's part of the learning process.
Yeah, you develop as a social worker and as a person, and you get a lot of new friends. And yeah, it's the best.
Swindia has taught me a lot about myself, firstly. Also that my life back in Sweden affects people even here. and in different parts of the world, and you actually see that instead of hearing it. And also, you think that when you're back home in your comfort zone, maybe you see things on the TV, and if it's too hard, you switch off. But here you're forced to see it and actually look yourself, which affects you in a whole different way. So I think that it pushes you to your limits to see the real situation. It's not just in the TV, it's not in the media, it's for real, and you get to see it, and it affects you in a whole different way. And I guess it changes you a lot as well, and I'm very, very grateful for this experience.
Okay, I have one thing. If you're playing Holi, like the Indian Color Festival, and you have to rub yourself, like the skin and your hair, with coconut oil before, because otherwise you will end up like me, with pink hair. And that's, yeah, it's fun now. I don't think it's going to be fun when I get back to Sweden. So that's it.
ਤੂੰ ਹੋ ਗਈ 1 2 2 ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀਏ what to do ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਪਤੰਗਾਂ ਵਰਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਐਵੇਂ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਹਿੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਟੁਕ ਟੁਕ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਮੇਕਅਪ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਗਿਟ ਪਿਟ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕੁਈਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਿਕਟੋਰੀਆ ਤੂੰ ਕੈਂਟੀ ਬਿਗ